Hi Geminis. Alright, so we're going to do your twin flame reading for the month of May. This can be for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other placement you want to look for, or it can be for yours or your person's, however you want to do that. And we're going to get some just general questions for the masculine and the feminine. Alright, so let's give it a good shuffle. So for Gemini in the month of May, what are the divine masculines' feelings for their divine feminine in the month of May? Now, it can be masculine, feminine, male or female, querent or cross watcher, but I will usually stick with this side as the masculine and this side as the feminine, and I'll probably be using his and her pronouns just for simplicity, but definitely take however it resonates with you. Let's see now, what are the divine masculine's feelings towards his divine feminine in the month of May? What are his feelings? Ooh, we got the Fool. With behind it, we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, that makes sense. Well, my deck, the Ten of Wands, is the twin flame journey, but it's a kind of a burden. It's like a cross to bear, so to speak, in some ways. Ooh, faith. This is funny. I had sort of a quick vision of the cross in the Lenormand earlier today, and how that cross represents cross, that you like a burden. And so Fool also represents faith, and your faith kind of is this cross that you bear, or that the masculine here bears. But let's think about this a little bit more. So the Fool can also represent sort of an innocent point of view, a recklessness even. So his feelings may be that maybe he feels maybe his feminine has just sort of a naive viewpoint about it all, but also maybe he also appreciates her wonder and her excitement in the journey. And but it also it represents the beginning and the end. So it's the whole quest. It's kind of like, I know what this is. It's like seeing this quest, the twin flame quest, not just see, when you take that first step or take that leap, you're not just looking at the first step, you're looking at the whole thing, and that can be overwhelming. You're looking at the end, you're looking at the unknown, what's out there, what's going on. So the first step is always hardest, because you're seeing the big chasm or the big picture. But I think this is something that the masculine here feels worth undertaking, even if it's going to be hard and difficult. It's worth undertaking. So the Ten of Swords makes me feel like, Ten of Wands feels like, like endurance too, so it has several meanings. One, it's like sometimes you're taking too much on at one time. Sometimes this is saying you need to lessen your load, you need to put things down, you're not delegating, you need to share your burden with others. You're trying to do too much all at one time, or all on you. Like, it doesn't have to be all on you. Sometimes this can mean too that this is your responsibility. You have to do it. This is your your duty. This is, you feel honored towards this duty. Then it also could represent that final push. This is endurance. This is a strength test. Ooh, this makes me think of Jean Valjean. He's very strong, and he broke free from his chains, and it was sort of it was kind of a cross. But anyway, that's kind of a little beside the point. But this is kind of a test. It is kind of a test. And so is the divine masculine here willing to take a leap of faith? I think this card coming out says, yes, the divine masculine wants to take a leap of faith into the unknown. All right, so let's see. What are the divine feminine's feelings in this? What does the divine feminine feel toward her divine masculine in the month of May? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius, Venus. What does the divine feminine feel toward masculine? So the divine feminine, okay, got a few. So you got the twin flames and the Seven of Wands and Queen of Wands. I'm just going to go ahead and take these all and just touch on each one. So the Queen of Wands is good, passionate, enthusiastic energy. She knows what it means to be the fool, like to take things on and have faith, because she has a huge amount of optimism. Then the Seven of Wands is very sweet. This is kind of her feelings are, no matter what the masculine decides, she will support him. She's kind of saying, I know you have boundaries, issues, challenges, that this is a huge burden. I know how difficult this can be for you. I support you. I tie this ribbon of memory on your arm as you go out in battle to defend the castle. Whatever it takes, I am with you. I'm by your side. I support you, okay? So the Seven of Wands is one of defense for the masculine, but for the feminine, it's one of support, okay? So the masculine has his ideas of what he has to defend, but the feminine is on his side. And so that's her feelings anyway. The feminine's feelings are, yes, I support you. And the feminine's feelings here are, hey, we're twin flames, so I celebrate this union. I feel your presence. I feel us connected. Even if we're only connected in a 5D, I feel our connection. I feel that it's worth it. I feel this is worth it. I hope you feel the same way. All right, so let's see what the divine masculine's thoughts are about the divine feminine in the month of May for Gemini. What are the divine masculine's thoughts? Ooh, nice, the sun. The sun was shining so bright I had to pick it up so you could see these cards because the sun's coming through so strong. But the sun is wonderful. The sun is happiness, joy, pleasure, excitement, abundance, clarity, dreams coming true, everything you can imagine. So this is excellent, because I think when you have thoughts in this card, what you think about, you bring about. And this is the best way to manifest that which you desire, is to see the sun shining through as if this is your reality. So good job, Gemini masculine. Keep thinking those sunny thoughts. That's the best way to go. So what are the feminine's thoughts towards her divine masculine in the month of May for Gemini? Very nice. You got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles means collaboration, coming up with a plan, creating a masterpiece, fulfilling things, and just like feeling good about creation. And this came out, Three of Pentacles came out for the Taurus masculine, and I saw it as a building block towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is the happily ever after. So that could be possibly here too, but in general it's teamwork and progress. I love this. She is very supportive here. She's like, whatever you got to do, I'm behind you. I'm here. I support you. I am on your team. I am not your enemy. I am on your team. Let's team DM, whatever. I'm on your side. This is like equal goals, expression, fulfillment, and a collaboration. Endurance, much like the 10 of Wands, is endurance. Creating things together, you know, a prosperous partnership. So her thoughts are that they could prosper together. They could hone something, a skill together. They're a functioning unit, you know, that they can trust each other. So that's good, like that the feminine here trusts her masculine. Okay. So what are now the divine masculine's hopes in the matter? What are his hopes towards, in the matter, but in the relationship towards his divine feminine in the month of death? This is a kind of pretty death card. All right, so death can represent Scorpio, and it represents endings of things and beginnings of others, like where one door closes, a new door begins. So I would take this as a good card because I feel like we already know that twin flames don't end. So it's not about an ending of a relationship, because twin flames are more like more of a situationship than a relationship. I don't know, it's a lot of things. But anyway, twin flames are unique, right? And so when you have the death card for twin flames, to me it represents like a birth of something, actually, like a renewal, a new energy, new life. Like the angel is coming in. This may be the angel of death, but this angel is coming in as a gift to help both people, both parties in the situation, see in a different point of view. This is like parting with the past. And then that's a good thing, because the masculine, if he's parting with the past, he's parting with all those energies that weren't working before to make room for the energies now that he wants to incorporate into the relationship or situationship, right? Yeah, and it's a kind of completion too, and it's a transformation, and it's initiation, and it's revival. And it kind of makes me think of the divine masculine in transition, like the Beauty and the Beast. Whenever I see the Beast come out in Charms, that whole scene where he turns into the prince, it's kind of something like that too could be happening. Or for the feminine, like Cinderella, where she transforms from pauper into the princess in her beautiful gown. So I think something like this could be big changes, beautiful changes happening in the month of May. Let's see for so these are under his hopes. His hopes is maybe that I feel like his hopes are that he can connect with this person and transform the way things have been into a new level. I like that. Let's go with that. All right. So what are the divine feminine's hopes here in the month of May for her divine masculine? All right. She's got the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords is so cute. He's got a very serious energy, a little bit of the serious energy. He's very intellectual. So the hopes here are that the Prince of Swords, that I feel like this has to do with her masculine, the boy inside her masculine, you know, that he can heal his child, his inner child or whatever. This little Prince of Swords is intellectual. He can be cool. He has a genius quality. He is logical, analytical, could be talkative, witty, funny, charming, honest, very curious. This represents child. It could represent childlike attitude. It could represent a childlike outlook. it really matches up nicely with the Fool, where it's like initiation and innocence and purity and that beginning feeling that children embody. And it represents signs, the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this fits with the Gemini so well. So on the feminine side here, she's really wanting to connect with that inner child, with that, or wanting her masculine to connect with his inner child, or she wants to connect with her inner child anyway. But there's a lot of genius here, a lot of intellect, a lot of reasoning and rationing things. And sometimes those things get in the way of just the pure intuition. But children have a certain way of seeing things too that can really like pin it, like you got that right, you have pinned in you hit the mark. So this could be also like an outside child in the situation too, giving an idea or opinion on the matter. It's interesting under hopes though. So I think it's her hope that there's something with a child that can be healed, like the inner child can be healed. I think that's what it is. All right, so let's see about the action. So what will Gemini's action be in the month of May toward his divine feminine? All right. Oh, nice. Very nice. 8 of Pentacles. Look at that. That's very musical. So some of these masculines out there could be instrumentalists. I'm trying to figure out what's on her hair. Is this just like a little bob? Yeah, it's probably like a little leaf, a decorative leaf on her hair. That's cute. I mean, she's got the flowers, but she might, I thought maybe she had a horn, but no, that's the decoration. Anyway, that's not the point. So the point is, the 8 of Pentacles has to do with talent, creation, skill, experience, work, self-development. So his action will be towards self-development, labor, enthusiasm, a labor of love or hobby. So more of the actions will be, I see, like he'll be focusing on, this is not just a job, but this is some kind of career that is kind of career/hobby that he'll be working on, and it'll be his way to reach out to her. And it could have something to do with the 3 of Pentacles, that they could collaborate together, because we also have 3 people in this picture. So some kind of labor of love looks like possible, what they'll be doing to reach out, to connect in the month of May. So for actions. Okay, so let's see what will the feminine's action be in the month of May toward her divine masculine. Oh, okay, so we got a bunch here too, and I don't know which one's okay. So we've got the Knight of Cups, which is good. This is movement. So, she could be visiting or bringing him some love somehow, sending love, okay? And then the 5 of Swords could be she's willing to take on a secret affair if that is something that the masculine wishes, or she's willing to keep this progress or this creation, this connection between them, but just between them, it's not something that they share to anyone else. And it might be just for now, the reason why is because I got the devil too. So her action wants to be to connect with him and have union and have lust and passion and all of those things. But ultimately, she's going to be logical, be calm, be balanced, be temperate, and put everything in moderation. Okay, so her actions will be have moderation. And with the other cards that came out, it looks like she's going to play a real support role and just kind of follow his lead and see what he does. But in a general sense, it looks like it looks like a movement towards some kind of creating a masterpiece. That's, some kind of collaboration. So, and just joy and sunshine bursting everywhere. So very happy, like a renewal, rebirth, and going into the unknown together. So that looks really great. I hope you like that. So if you like that, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below and check the description box for a bunch of details and where you can find me and get private readings. I could do this for you if you like in a private reading, and which would be even more, detailed and specific according to not just your sign, but who you are, your essence. And we can get your person's sign too and match it up like that. Also, check my channel for the playlist, because I'll have this reading and a whole bunch of other twin flame readings will be in the playlist. But this series that I'm doing will be back to back in that playlist if you're interested. And yeah, and come visit me on Smule and Instagram and TikTok and fun places like that. So this kind of feels like, like those kind of interactive sites like TikTok and Smule, like where you collaborate, where you get together and do things together like that. So there might be something like that for some of you guys out there. All right, well, I hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.